107.2 Amber Sound FM. Very good evening. You're listening to The Zone. It's 5 minutes past 8 and the studio is rammed.
The Zone with James Summers.
We're here tonight with Alan, Gary, Richard, Joe and Sherry. And they are collectively The Saws. Good evening.
Good evening. Hiya.
How are we all?
Fine, you? Tip-top.
I'm very well, thank you very much. Now, I'm sat here, I'm looking at all of you, right, over the little computer, and I'm thinking one thing, and that is rock and roll. Is that why we're here?
Oh, yeah. That's all go, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you get together? Where did you find each other?
Well, we were mostly related. But
That's how
we already knew each other. But we're all... we were all old friends, and we got together quite a few years ago, and, you know, it's just gone on, and we just have fun.
I think we're on about a fifth iteration of a band.
Yeah.
So, we're going to play your track, Awakening, right now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's about frustration.
Yeah.
The song is simply, I wrote the lyrics ages ago, and it was just about, you know, the way that you get a bit brassed off with the way of life and so forth, and the way life is, and we're just trying to get that across, basically.
And where was it recorded?
The take you've got here we did a couple of weeks ago in a studio at home. We first kind of worked on it a couple of years ago, like I said, but this one's a couple of weeks old now.
So this is The Saws and Awakening on Amber Sound FM. Let us know what you think. Give us a text, 60300. Start your text, Amber, leave a space, and then your message.
Half asleep in the morning, lay awake all night. Can't believe what's going on with my life. Got a hurt inside me, gotta love it why. The daily circus, like a knife.
The Saws, Awakening on 107.2 Amber Sound FM. They're in the studio with us now. So tell us, who does what in the band? Who was in charge of that guitar solo there?
Alan, it.
That would have been me.
That was with you, and what guitar are you playing there?
That's a Schecter Hellraiser C1.
I don't know what that is.
It's a black one.
It's a black guitar, okay.
It's very similar to Super Strat.
Oh, okay, now I'm with you. I know what that means. Gary, what do you do? singing, I suppose.
Bass guitar and shouting.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
And we've got Richard.
Yeah, that's me.
What are you in charge of there?
Rhythm guitar.
Bit of rhythm there. Joe?
Well, unfortunately, James won't let me play on this one, so I actually drink pints of beer at this time.
Oh, right, okay, I see what's going on with this.
Performance art.
Oh, Trev's here as well, by the way.
Hello, Trev.
Sherry, what do you do in the band?
Hello, I'm the drummer of the band, and I provide the main rhythms.
Now, Richard was telling me outside that you're the only qualified musician in the band.
Yes, I have.
Do you get jealous at all? Are you a little bit jealous of the qualifications here? She's going waving a diploma at you or anything like that?
Yeah, she's actually got a PhD in drumming, and she's the only one, apart from Joe, who joined us a few months ago. She's the only one who can read music and write music, and but no, we're not jealous, not at all.
So tell us a little bit about the influences behind the Saws as well. What music do you like? We've got a bit of David Bowie up next that you've picked. What's so good about him then? Obviously, apart from everything obvious.
He's just the master, isn't he?
Not quite the master.
For me. No, I've always been a big fan ever since I was a kid, and the kind of stuff he does, it just appealed to me, and I managed to spread the word a little bit with the band. I like good rock music, but with melody, and that's what we try to do.
We'll play that next. David Bowie, Genie is on the way. It's 10 minutes past 8.
The Zone with James Summers.
So, guys, what has been going on recently in the world of the Saws? How are the group is? Where have you been playing, and what have you been up to?
Website.
Yeah.
First of all, we're building a website. We've got a friend, our Invisible band member, Adam Purdy, who's out there at home listening, no doubt, who's worked a lot with us on the website that we've set up, thesaws.net, and it's got all the stuff on there. So we've been doing lots of that. We're just about to get out and play. Next week we're going to Codner, to the Poet and Castle on Monday night, to play at their... it's like an open mic night or, showcase night for bands, and we're going to go there and play 40 minutes sometime during the evening. So that's the next thing on the agenda.
So I was having a look at the website. Who's done the logo for the Saws?
That was Adam.
Adam. Which is Adam. No, Adam's
he's not here, as I say. He's listening at home right now. Hello, Adam.
Adam, well done. We've already had some text in on the song Awakening. Brill song from Jan.
Oh,
cheers, Jan.
Thanks, Jan.
And the Saws at the cutting edge of rock music. See you Monday, guys, from Jimster. Who's Jimster?
My old mate Jim Draper. I know him well.
I think we
go way back. So thanks, Jim.
So in the world of music these days, in the world of modern music, is there anything out there that tickles your fancy, or is it all just getting electronic and rubbish? That's what I like to ask people.
In modern music, it's got to be Little Mix nowadays, hasn't it? That's how big it is. Yeah, I mean, come on.
For me, at the moment, Muse.
Yeah,
we're doing a bit of
Muse. So next week we'll be covering a Muse song, Uprising, at the gig. So I'm looking forward to that.
Is there anything you detest out there at the moment?
It's all great. It just depends how old you are, doesn't it?
Don't look at me.
You've got to be very, very careful with this question. I think Richard himself could go off on
Glenn Miller.
I think I got the Little Mix answer in the wrong part there.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I should have been after the...
Nobody noticed,
the question.
I've got a question here for Joe. Now, I've got a certain Trevor Middleton sat next to me, beaming away. You go way back, I do believe, with Trev.
Way back, and it was only earlier Trev told me 33 years we played together. 33 years?
33 years ago, we played in the band.
I remember.
Yes.
Charisma.
Yes.
Good,
or Chasmo.
Chasmo.
I whip the turns arrive.
That's right.
It's Chasmo. Give him a big round of applause, please. Stripper will be on next.
That is your pie and peas.
I was going to ask, are there any stories?
James, it was high class stuff we played in those days.
I was going to ask, are there any stories about Trev that everyone should hear about? But I think he's just answered the question.
We talked about one earlier. We played in a fantastic place at Springwater Social Club.
Springwater Social Club, which was a shed.
Yeah, we played in the shed, didn't we? And we were playing some cutting edge Bee Gees stuff, things like that, were we? And we were getting no response until the lights came on and it was full of Hell's Angels. And the guy behind the bar came up and gave us some money and said, "I think you better go, lads."
Oh, is that the night where Trev nearly got you killed?
Great career killed offshore, Trev.
That rebuilt the places.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Did you have long hair back then? Because it was still long last week.
My hair was all over the place in those days, depending on how skint I was.
Yeah. So we're going to play a bit of T-Rex next. Pretty good band. What do you think of T-Rex? Who's picked T-Rex? I've forgotten.
That was me, Richard.
And Alan put his hand up then as well.
Oh, yeah, he's confused.
Why have we picked T-Rex?
Well, we do a cover version of this 20th Century Boy. At times we do, anyway. Another influence on us.
Okay, well, we're going to play this now, and then we've got a bit of Backstreet Boys. What do we think of that? Coming up next.
Brilliant.
Yeah, right.
Backstreet.
I never get enough of that when I was a kid. You know what? Listening to them was marvellous.
When you were a kid. I think it's George Formby you want about.
Oh, I had a text from the CMM crew, Richard.
Oh, hello.
The Saws, they say rubbish, smiley face.
Is that right? Okay.
What are we saying? Come on, we've got to have a comeback for that.
I'll see them tomorrow about that.
Always causing trouble, that lot. Mark Bolan and T-Rex on the way. 20th Century Boy. Of course, they're only joking. And we've had a lot of positive stuff on the chat box as well. From a certain Bowie on the chat box.
Oh, Mr. Bowie's on there, is he?
He's on there. Cheers, Dave.
Got through there.